So if you're coming to Six Flags expecting to go on Battle for Metropolis, just know that it is closed currently. Not sure why. I mean, it's dark ride, but there's been dark rides that I've been on during the social distancing pandemic, quote unquote, and they've been fine. So I'm not sure why we are not operational here. It's really sad because we're really hot and we wanted to escape from the heat a little bit. Luckily, we could go on Dark Night, which is also air conditioned, but this is unfortunately sad that we are shut down. You know, they knew me and Danny were coming, and they knew I was going to kick Danny's ass in this. So, like, that's why they...
That's what it was.
Yeah. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is the Dark Night Indoor Wild Mouse Roller Coaster. She is a Mack Ride production. Same people who made Cobra's Curse, pretty much. I've been on her plenty of times, but I'm going to try to take you inside and give you a great review of the Dark Night. Normally there's a pre-show in this area, but I don't think we're getting the pre-show today, unfortunately. No pre-show? Nah. Makes sense, yeah. Well, it's nice in here, it's not hot. Even is supported. Right? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're about halfway through our day. We only got a few rides left to go on, but it is extremely hot here at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. My boy Danny hasn't been to a theme park all year, and the heat is getting to him in the mask, isn't it? It's hard out there. What are your thoughts so far on wearing a mask in a theme park? Does it kill your experience?
Kinda.
Yeah, right? So, we're trying our best. We're doing our due diligence. We're going to get on the rides, but we're probably not going to stay to the end. But either which way, we'll come back to you later with our final review. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just got off the Dark Night. And, I mean, it's a great theme. Minus we skipped the pre-show. But on the ride, there is no audio during the Joker part. And they also missed the, at the end where you hear that horn. There's like a van that like goes after your train, and it didn't happen. The horn went off because the lights were about 5 seconds early. So Six Flags, you definitely need some upkeep on the Dark Night, because that was one of the worst rides I've ever had on it, because nothing was synced up. Sorry, but it's the truth. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Batman the Ride, a B&M invert which is recycled through about 4 or 5 Six Flags, and also in the SeaWorld San Antonio Park, there's an exact replica of this called the Great White. But yeah, about to get on it. Been on it many times before. Getting on the credit once again today for Batman the Ride. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just got off of Batman the Ride, and as always, a wonderful B&M invert. I mean, it sucks they clone them all throughout all these Six Flags, but it is a dang good ride to get on. Batman the Ride, as always, you deliver. Now it's time for my technical breakdown of Batman the Ride. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, about to get on Nitro in a few minutes, but I want to show you the Granny's Chicken Spot. When I was a little kid, my mother and my aunt would always take me here, and this is where we would get lunch all the time because they had the best deal. They had like a 30-piece of chicken, and we always came like 9 deep. And this is the place, Granny's Chicken, right in the middle of the park. Mobile ordering only, apparently, but I'm coming in here to use the bathroom. So I showed you guys Zumanjaro before. Right here, for the entrance of Zumanjaro, they had to take down, unfortunately, this classic wooden roller coaster here in the park, known as Rolling Thunder. It was a dual racing Woody, one of its kind, the first ever wooden coaster I ever been on. But they used to let you jump in the test seats here. They don't click down anymore. Actually, I can't even. No, they have the pedal locked. I can't even like give you the pedal to click on it. But either way, oh, this one goes up and down in the back.
Hello.
But either way, Theme Park Tempo on YouTube. But either way, Rolling Thunder, wonderful ride. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Six Flags Great Adventure was supposed to get the world's tallest, fastest, and longest single rail roller coaster called the Jersey Devil. Unfortunately, because of COVID, construction has been pushed back, but I am very happy to see there are some track pieces on there. Next up on the chopping block, ladies and gentlemen, is the B&M Hyper, known as Nitro. She debuted here back in 2002. My first ever B&M Hyper. Not my first ever B&M, but my first ever B&M Hyper. She is wonderful to ride on. 228 feet, 80 plus miles an hour. Wonderful ride. Give me my thoughts when we get off of Nitro. So Just Have was probably, I don't know, actually I haven't never kept track of my rides on Nitro, but probably was close to at least 500 rides on Nitro. Either way, great B&M coaster, great speed, great drop, wonderful helix at the end, which makes for some excellent blackout G-force. Nitro was wonderful. Now my technical breakdown on such coaster. So my friend Danny is right there. He's waiting for me to get off of Nitro because his stomach was upset and he wasn't having a great day in the heat. And it scared the piss out of him. Right here. Ah! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, had a full day here. Got everything in here at Six Flags Great Adventure. My friend Danny is going to give you his thoughts on going to a theme park wearing a mask. You tapped out on Nitro because I feel it was the mask that affected Nitro,
Because
right?
of this, man, I don't know. If you're gonna go to a park and you're gonna have to wear the mask all day, I'd recommend checking the weather and making sure it's like under fucking 90 degrees. Because if it's not, it's gonna be unpleasant. You're
Okay.
gonna be sweating. You can't breathe.
So pretty much you got off of Superman before and you were like huffing and puffing,
Yeah,
right?
what was the Superman might have threw my.
But now that we're in a mask relaxation area, you take your mask off, you feel better,
I
right?
took my mask off for about half an hour, went and sat somewhere, and I feel a little bit better. But these things definitely don't. These things definitely don't help. It
Yeah.
kind of ruins the experience.
Going to a theme park altogether, yeah.
Yes.
You're supposed to come here next week with your girlfriend. Are you gonna tell her don't come, or like you guys gonna still come?
Nah, we'll still come, but I'm gonna try and choose a day where it's like hopefully in like the 70s and it's not brutally hot outside.
Okay, right on. All right. Any other advice you give to the viewers coming to a theme park wearing a mask?
Yes, buy a drink and keep it like this full, and you don't have to wear this while you're walking around. You can
Alrighty.
actually take it off.
Sounds good. I do gotta appreciate rides that do operate when it's raining. It's not a torrential downpour right now, but it is raining nonetheless. We just returned our Flash Pass here, waiting for the rain to let up, but it's not horrible, so we're gonna make a jet for it. But I do appreciate theme parks that operate in the rain, which means there's no lightning in the area, at least in the immediate area. I mean, it is fun to go on the rides in the rain, and I do appreciate it because you get your rides in. One last look at the Joker, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our final view here at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. Right behind the Main Street Fountain. We had a wonderful time here today. The Flash Pass helped me out. I mean, like I said, this is my home park, and I never did an actual review on it until today. But I love coming back here. I had the season pass. Definitely gonna give it a whirl for Fright Fest because we talked to somebody today and they said, hey, Fright Fest still might happen, which is awesome, amazing, great times, ladies and gentlemen, here at Six Flags Great Adventure. Now it's time for my actual technical review of the whole park itself, the biggest theme park in the world, in Six Flags Great Adventure.